In today's guide, we're going to be taking on the challenge of unlocking the best abilities and experts in Star Wars Outlaws. Some abilities are better than others, and until you lock that expert, you don't really know what those abilities are. So I'm going to go through each expert and give you my opinion on what abilities you guys should be unlocking first to help you out in your gameplay. Now, to make things easy to understand, it is important to note that every single one of these experts are going to be unlocked by just following the main quest. All of them except for one. There is actually a hidden expert in Star Wars Outlaws. You could play through the whole entire game, complete the main quest line, and still not even encounter this expert unless you know what you're looking for. I'm going to leave that information and that expert till the end of the video, and I will issue a spoiler warning before I start talking about him. So the first expert we have is the bartender, the one given to you at the beginning of the game. The best abilities you want to focus on getting first is the armored undershirt. It's going to increase your maximum health. You also have I Know Someone. It's going to unlock the ability to see and fulfill personal requests, which is essentially going to give you access to more loot that you'll be able to buy from the vendors. And then also Fast Talk is a good one. Allows Kay to quickly react to nearby alerted enemies and delay their reaction. So in case you guys get caught while trying to perform stealth, this gives you a little bit more time before they actually react and maybe set off an alarm. Moving on from there, we have the mechanic, who can be found on Toshara. I got a guide on her that you can check out the full video to on my channel. A good ability for you to prioritize is Treasure Hunter. Allows Nyx to provide audio-visual cues when nearby containers are present. Additionally, containers in range will now be highlighted by pressing up on the D-pad. And then you also have the Smoke Bomb, where you can create a dense smoke area which will obscure the vision of the enemies, help you get away. And then you actually have the Scoundrel's Pouch and the Outlaw's Pouch, which essentially increases the amount of Bacta and grenades you can carry, which comes in real handy. Then up next we have the Slicer, which is also found on Toshara. A good ability to unlock first is the Light-Footed. This will actually reduce the noise Kay makes while walking and sprinting, having enemy detection distance. You also have an upgrade for your Smoke Bomb, the Concussive Smoke, which will leave enemies staggered for 2 seconds. And then also Sneaky Trap is pretty good. It allows Nyx to set a trap on the alarm panels, preventing enemies from sounding the alarm. And then we also have Sneak Shot. Shooting an enemy unaware of Kay's position deals extra damage. Pretty good ability there. Then up next we have the Scavenger, who can be found over on Akiva by following the main quest line. I got a guide to that specific mission you can check out on my channel. Good ability to unlock first is the Electroshock Prod. Allows Kay to perform takedowns on elite enemies. So as you can see right here, you can stealth take down the bigger droids, and you can do it to actually like death troopers and stuff, which is really good. Another good ability to unlock first is Survivor. Increases Kay's maximum health once again. Then you got Assisted Scavenging. Allows Nyx to go the extra mile when searching in containers, occasionally granting extra materials and valuables. And then last but not least, we have the Ion Smoke Bomb. In addition to its base effect, smoke bombs now deal ion damage, which temporarily disables devices, disrupts droids in an affected area. Comes in real handy when you're getting rushed by these droids here. Then up next we have the Mercenary, which can be found on Kajimi in the Cantina. Once again, I got a full video for that mission. She actually gives you a really cool ability to start off called Can I Try That?, which will allow you to pick up weapons by learning how to use high-tier Imperial weaponry. So you can use that heavy machine gun, which is really cool. And another good ability is Sharpshooting. Increases the adrenaline generated by headshots by a high amount. Then up next we have the Gunslinger, which you can find over on Tatooine. She's pretty much the first NPC you meet when you land on Tatooine, and you basically have to finish every main quest line on Tatooine, and then you'll get the intel to go find the best gunslinger on Tatooine, which happens to be this gunslinger right here. Got a full video to that mission over on my channel. By default, she gives you the Adrenaline Rush Mastery, which upgrades Adrenaline Rush to increase the maximum number of targets by 2, which is really nice. Then another good ability is Resilient, which is going to increase your maximum health once again. And then to make Adrenaline Rush even better, you have the More. Allows Kay to mark 1 extra target during Adrenaline Rush. Then up next we have the Hotfixer, which can also be found on Tatooine. Once again, just follow the main quest line. Got a full guide to the mission right here. This expert gives you access to Enhanced Bacta Injector. Increases the amount of health instantly recovered by Bacta vials by 1. And you also have the Improved Grenade, one of my favorites, where it's going to increase the radius and damage dealt with grenades by 50% each. And then by default, he upgrades the laser turret on your ship, which is going to make space combat even easier for you. Then up next we have the High Roller, which is actually none other than Lando Calrissian. champion. By default, he gives you the perk Plan A, allows K to perform a double draw at Kessel Sabak, accept the prompt during the draw phase to start the cheat. Then he also gives you Plan B, provides components needed to craft a heavy blaster module. Then you have the Just Improvise, which is a good one to unlock after Fast Talk or Arrest sequence. Instantly provides a very high amount of adrenaline, which can help you get out of a lot of sticky situations. And then Shoot First is another good one. The opening blaster shot from an out of combat state will cause a large burst of extra damage, which will allow you to one-shot most of the lower tier enemies. Now we're going to get into spoiler territory. Going to talk about the secret expert. So if you don't want to know about it and find this expert on your own, click away now, but it's not that obvious on how you find him. And we are talking about the veteran. If you guys want to learn how to find this guy and unlock him, I have a full guide to that over on my channel. Check out that video. Good abilities to unlock first with this guy is the Improvise ability, increases your maximum health once again. Then you have the Adapt ability, increases the amount of health instantly recovered by back to vials by 1 without affecting the overtime regeneration. This is really nice when you're in combat. Then you have the Nyx Commando. After performing a Nyx attack command, Nyx will be able to autonomously execute a second attack on another nearby enemy. So this is kind of a 2-for-1 where Nyx will just go crazy on these stormtroopers. And that is pretty much going to do it for the video, everybody. Those are my suggestions and my opinions on the abilities you should focus on unlocking first. If you guys are new around here and need more Star Wars Outlaws, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like if this video helped you out, and I'll catch you guys in the next Star Wars Outlaws guide.